Hello everyone, and welcome to Barok starts playing FTL. I've played one whole game with this, and I fell in love with it at the end of that first game. Inevitably when I died. But I wanted to play one game to get the vague feel of the game and make sure I wasn't going to do something remarkably stupid to try and tick off anybody that's actually watching this. Thank you very much for watching this, for the record. Now, since I'm new, I am going to be playing on easy mode with Advanced Edition on, and it's either the Kestrel or the Taurus, and I don't exactly think the Taurus is productive to my skills at this moment in time. So let's get started, shall we? And I'm not going to read all flavor text. The funny stuff I will, or the noteworthy stuff, but that was essentially get moving. You gotta get to the end. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this, or you'll be next. Yeah, I'm going to attack the pirate. You asked for it. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this game whatsoever, it is a strategy game, but you can indeed pause it. And then, you know, the bad thing is I kind of didn't actually have my laser powered up. You have to power up your weapons, obviously. That has 1 bar weapon power required, 2. I only have 2 because I don't really want to use the Artemis this early. Because, well, that would be a bit silly now, wouldn't it? One big thing I learned while watching my last was I auto-fired a bit too often, and that's not really a good habit to get into. Of course, I learned that pretty quickly against the flagship. You don't want to be auto-firing, and that's gonna hurt. You don't want to be auto-firing against the flagship, because it's much more effective to fire in volleys, I learned. Because obviously a lot more of the stuff happening at once is going to hurt the enemy a heck of a lot more than a bunch of small damage. I mean, if you're not gonna repair anything, sure, I guess I'll focus on your piloting neck, or your engines. They look like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Aren't you a pirate that was harassing civilians? Well, you know, that is a really... For fuel? No, piracy cannot be forgiven. And let's just screw with them. They're gonna die anyway. Let's just hit their oxygen like a jerk. But this game is fun. You can get boarded in this. If you weren't aware, obviously if you played the game, you know darn well. The pirate's gone. You signal the station. We appreciate what you've done, but there'll just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. That's more than enough. Alright, and let's get moving to this distress beacon, because those are usually the more fun events, I've learned. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Yeah, let's investigate. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Why do I get the feeling that if I bring him aboard, he's gonna kill somebody? I mean, I would love to have another crew member, but if they qualify him as a madman, let's just leave him. I'm not gonna risk it. For all I know, there is no risk, and I just gave away a free crew member. I'm gonna feel like a dummy if that's the case. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight. I'd really rather not try and use more scrap than I really need to at this point in the game. You're gonna notice that I pause a lot, and for the record, I might want to actually save my crew stations. I pause a lot. Well, probably more than most people that try and do a let's play, or not really a let's play, but a run of this, because, well, this game can drag on quite a while to begin with, much less taking another hour and a half. You know, I've heard of people taking 3 hours for a single run. I don't want to upload something that's 3 hours long. So I'm going to try and do this tactically while still keeping it somewhat short. And there's a reason I'm not using the Artemis yet. Because you kind of want to save your missiles for later, because missiles will go through shields, and that is a very quick way of going about things. But, well, in a game like this, I'm not accepting that. In a game like this, you want to save your limited resources as best you can. You don't really want to, for lack of a better term, piss them away early. That's exactly what you'll be doing if you do that. Again, this is all off one game's experience, folks. I am not a be-all, end-all knowledge source for this. On that note, if you have anything that you notice about my style of play that could help me, I very much welcome any of that. A rock man. Add Liam Neeson on our team? Sure, why not? I welcome that. What are you good at, Liam? You're not good at a darn thing. For now, we're going to send you to our... I keep forgetting right click. We're going to send you to our shield. Because I believe every manned... what you call it? What you jigger? Every manned station gets a bonus. Especially if there's Zoltan. Yeah, we're not surrendering to anybody. If there's Zoltan, I think they actually get another, like, energy level as well. They have hacking. And they're sending a hacking drone. That is scaring me a little bit. I have no idea what they're going to hack, but I think weapons would probably be a better thing to go after right now. They're hacking our doors. Oh no, don't hack our doors. Now if they had a landing party, this might be a bit more precarious. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I would rather give... I guess we're gonna have our weapons man go and repair that, because our oxygen's kind of important. We kind of need that to live, really. Okay, well... their weapons are out, so... things are looking up in this fight. It's obviously not a given that we're going to win at this point, but it's looking up. I just hope they don't keep firing missiles. I can't really evade those anymore right now. I only have a 20%. Well, I can't really say no to a crew member. Crew members are really nice to have. Anything you're good at, Bjorn? No. So you're going in doors or... yeah, doors. Because second level doors are rather nice. I mean, I could put them in sensors, but I don't have mind control yet, so I don't really see a point in it. I did learn a few tactics with mind control last time. I love mind control. Yeah, I'm not paying a darn thing here. There's no point in paying the toll unless maybe you're on hard mode, which I doubt there is within. I mean, obviously I'm playing on easy, so I don't really know that for a fact, but I would think you'd want it. This is gonna hurt. I would think you'd want to keep your money right where it is. Alright, might as well fire on their shields. I was gonna say, let's fire on their oxygen just to mess with them, but you know, that had some fuel in it maybe, but no. Fire on their oxygens just so they have to reprioritize, but shield's more practical. Why do you keep firing missiles? At least I didn't hit anything important. I don't like taking hull damage this early, but I can't really do much about it. I'm not using my scrap to upgrade because I'm waiting for a store. Hopefully I can get some kind of system, either mind control or... A rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up at this beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. Everyone's being inspected. No one has noticed you yet. Fend for yourself. Attack and escape. This is probably not the wisest thing to do, but I have a feeling they would notice us. Just my thinking, really. Now, I could unpower the medbay and power the Artemis, but I just don't really see the point in it right now because I'd rather not use that until maybe the third sector at the earliest. That is not good. I didn't want to open the door, but fine. Well, the Rockman has the fire in there, so maybe we should keep Bjorn right there, but I do need those shields back up now. And the sooner that fire goes out, the sooner that occurs. I want to keep those weapons down now. I don't want them to have any opportunity to repair those. You get back to your station and keep those weapons down, preferably. Because I don't want that happening again. Oh. I'm tempted to power down the medbay and use an Artemis on their engines, but I think I have enough time for the burst laser to do its work. But just to be safe, let's prepare for all eventualities. Okay, good. It's delayed. I'm not using the Artemis unless I really have to. Come on. Yes. More scrap. Always a good thing. I don't think I piloted a very good path through here. I tried to hit as many beacons as I could, but I'm pretty sure I hurried a little too quickly. Well, guess we're done with this sector now, aren't we? There's not really much else I can do in here. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supply of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Offer to solve the problem by launching a missile. I'm not giving you 5 missiles. I'll send one down there and, what about that? While I appreciate your enthusiasm, we have certain protocols for the use of explosives. Launching a military-grade weapon into our mines isn't exactly what I'd call union-friendly. Well then, I'm sorry, buddy. I kinda need these missiles for later. If I was another ship, maybe I wouldn't, but I want more red sectors. So I guess in the long term it's better to go to the civilian sector now, because the more, well, I guess long term, I guess the rebel controlled actually is. Because, oh great, right into a nebula. Sector was hit hard by the rebellion. The many alien settlements and stations are now watched over by almost an equal number of rebel bases, heavy-handedly keeping the peace. Let's go here first, save up a little more scrap, in case they somehow manage to have cloaking here. I would like to get that. That thing has cloaking already, that's fantastic. I'm not quite sure why it's cloaking right at the beginning of the fight, but doesn't really matter to me. They don't have any shields. Oh great. They have a laser though, and that's gonna hit right. No. Come on. Ah, shields. This might get a little dicey. We need that piloting system back up now. I don't like having 0% chance to actually dodge. Alright, now you get back to your base. Get back to your station, not your base. As long as we keep that laser system offline, I am happy, because I don't really care about our shields going down. If I was in an asteroid field, I would mind pretty badly, because, again, if you're not familiar with the game, asteroid fields continuously pelt your ship with, well, asteroids, and they take your shields down and can actually cause hull ruptures, any number of nasty things. Don't fire that yet. Any number of nasty things. I guess I didn't have to worry, because cloaks don't allow your weapons to charge. I'm still new, folks. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I made the mistake last time. I think I started using my Artemis a bit early. If it gets away, it'll down. Nah, great. Well, I'm not going to take the chance of it doing that, so I am actually going to use an Artemis. I don't like doing this, but I don't want that thing to get away. It's a very risky proposition to do this, though. I can't really help it, though. I kind of have to make sure that thing does not get word to the fleet. That drone is really annoying. So that's going next. Because that thing is going to knock us down if we don't... Ah, there we go, it's deactivated. And just keep its engines down so it can't run away. I think those will eventually repair, even if they are unmanned like that thing is, because it has like an AI that will slowly repair it. Very slowly, but still, it's getting repaired. One more jump. I like to have a lot of money before I go to stores. That's another mistake I made last time, is I kind of went in stores at the worst possible times when I had no scraps whatsoever. If this store doesn't have anything I want, though, I will be trying to get the second level of shields, or, you know, something halfway decent. Hopefully they have a decent weapon there. Oh, that's a big miss. And now we'll go for their shields, I suppose. Or should I go... No, let's go for their engines. I'd like to have an easier chance to actually hit. There we go. And now go for their weapons next turn. I don't know how much one level of their engines down is actually going to help, but it's got to help some. And now we'll go for their shields. It's a little late in the fight to go for their shields, but I just want... Well, I guess we're going through the weapons again. I do tend to focus fire weapon. Ooh, 8 missiles. 8 missiles, I like that offer. You get to live. I like you. I don't know if that was wise, but still, I have over 150. That was my goal, getting over 150 scrap there. You discover a resupply station used by rebels and civilians alike. Great. Well, let's see here. Oh, you have cloaking. Oh, but you have a flat cannon as well. I love flat cannon, but I gotta go with the cloaking. I gotta go with the cloak. That's future-proof right there. Future-proofing. Major. I may have waited a little too long, but this nebula hopefully will... Crap, well... Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a beeline for the exit because I've made too much of a roundabout way. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship undoubtedly stationed to look for you. I'm not going to cloak, I'm actually going to fight the thing. Call me old-fashioned. Actually, I don't need the Artemis powered up, and we'll have cloaking. That way, if it launches that, when it launches that flat cannon, like right about now, it hopefully won't hit us like a ton of bricks. Because those flat cannons really hurt. I should know, I used one last time. Like, they really, really hurt. I don't want that flat cannon coming back online. Like, ever. Keep focus fire on the weapons. Since I only have one thing of shields, that thing would just tear me apart. They're very inaccurate, but if they do hit, oh, it hurts. That's why I usually aimed for mind controlling the pilot. No, I usually aim for mind controlling the pilot and then launching a flat cannon barrage and then use my lasers last time. I thought it was pretty good. Of course, I'm still learning. And it was a lot better than my auto firing, you know, shenanigans. I learned pretty quickly that's not exactly a good thing to do. You follow a distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver. Help, our shields are down and we won't last long. Alright, I'll try and shield their ship. Despite your best efforts, the civilian ship breaks apart from the constant barrage. You're barely able to break out of the asteroid field yourself. Oh, great. Not exactly what I wanted, but alright, fine. Okay, yeah, we'll go here. I was gonna say, am I gonna have enough time to stop here as well? Oh, great. Well, another fight. Another day, another fight. I want that drone control out of the way. They only really have the one weapon, it looks like, and I want that drone out of commission because that thing attacks so quickly. With only one shield, unfortunately, that's a missile. I did not know that at the time. If I had known that, I would have actually... No. I was gonna say... Oh, now that's just bad luck on such a scale. 80% of dodge, I guess, is pretty bad. I should upgrade my engines. I'll do that soon. I need to upgrade my engines and shields really badly. I think last time I had level 4 or 5 engines, and I usually dodged quite a bit. At least now I don't have to worry about any kind of damage coming in, so let's just finish them off rather quickly as soon as burst laser loads here. Alright. Another win. I do need to be a little bit more leery about how I go about things here, but yeah, if worst case scenario I can jump from the next one. I think I'll have at least that much time here. Yeah, I can't afford to give you that much fuel, I'm sorry. I kind of crapped the bed and didn't buy fuel last time because I wasn't thinking. I saw cloak and went, ooh, cloak. Oh, great. Wait, what is this? You're close to a pulsar. Oh, great, that's new. I disrupt my shields. Ah. Well, crap. Well, I was gonna say I could power the Artemis and make quicker work of this jerk off, but I like to have cloaking on. That's just my thoughts. I might be wrong, but that's what I'd like to do. I can take that hit. Okay, I was gonna say, as long as that laser doesn't screw me, I should be fine here. That hurts rather badly, but at least their shields are out too. Fortunately, our sensors are out, which isn't really a big deal, but... Oh, for God's sake. This is getting tedious. Come on. Ah, that was a little too late. This is going rather bad. This is going rather poorly, I must say. I don't like pulsars. I've learned this. This is a new event for me. I'm sorry. I botched this one pretty hard. I don't think cloaking is going to do a darn thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like it would. They don't have any dodge chance whatsoever. Please don't take our weapons out good. They have no dodge chance. They are done. You are giving me fuel, but that's not really enough scrap. I'm pretty sure I can find a shop in 7 jumps. I'm just gonna take your oxygen out just because I'm a jerk. I was gonna say, if they're gonna fire anything, I don't want to get hit right now. I need to be careful here. I can jump from there, so yeah, that'll work. Oh, God, right out of the pulse into the frying pan. Oh, this could be nasty. Okay, you get in the door room. I kept wanting to say shields. Get in the door room. You get in the med bay. We're going to power up the med bay, so hopefully if they go fighting somebody, that'll be that. Yes, you want to go in there. I'm surprised we haven't... fire hasn't erupted yet. No. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Right now, I wish I had a Lanius rather badly. Close that door. I mean, you're seriously going after our sensors? You know what, Rockman? Actually, Rockman might have more important things here in about 2 seconds. No, he doesn't. I was gonna say, if there's a fire anywhere, the Rockman's going to try and put it out, because he's immune to fire damage. I kind of need cloaking back up. Crap. Okay, open all doors, and you get in there and start fixing that. And you get in there and start fixing that. Hopefully, before the next pulse, or solar flare, I'm sorry. Okay, good. Return to your stations, and we'll get moving. I really need a shop. That'd be great. I would love that trade, actually, because I'd have no use for droid parts. Did I just say droid parts? Well, actually, I'm going to the Zoltan world, because I would love a Zoltan crew member. A species not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing. There's no shops. Well, la-di-da to that. I really need to... Okay, well, that's fine. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Right. I really need to start upgrading my ship. Really do. Really badly, too. Okay, I can... I don't want that laser to hit me. Problem is, they're darn... I hate to power down oxygen, but I really need to do something here. I'll have enough. No, I don't want to do that. Not with no oxygen on. I almost made a very poor decision. Okay, we need to take those weapons out now. Unfortunately, that darn super shield is just awful. I would like to take down their weapons. So preferably Artemis, you can fire right after this. Power Artemis down, get oxygen back on. Just because that seems like a wise idea. Not keeping oxygen off for very long. Maybe that's just me being old-fashioned liking my oxygen, but that's just me. I'm going to keep fire on the weapons because I don't want anything of theirs coming back up. And apparently they're very quick repairmen. Hopefully that's starting a fire in there. I can't really tell though. Actually, I guess I can tell. Well, now I can't. Don't really need to know now though. Okay, I basically need to start upgrading here. And I would like more weapons, but that'll work for now. Power down med bay. I could really use another power bar. I guess I didn't need the power bar, but now I can use the Artemis as well. So now we're running with our full arsenal with 2 levels of shields. I'm a little happier now. Because running around with 1 shield in the 3rd sector, just not... let's see, it appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface. Alright. Seriously, this again, I'm not doing that. I am not risking my crewmen on a crazy. I'm not doing that. Jump to a calmer part of the nebula, great. More fights. Which is good. I kind of need more fights, but I would have liked to get a Zoltan crew member eventually. Their weapon configuration scares me because if those hit, I'm ripe pickings for that laser. Or beam, I'm sorry, not laser. Yeah, that thing. If that would... Well, I guess I have 2 things of shields now. I shouldn't have been as worried. I'm still playing this like I have 1 bubble of shields. Sometimes I'm not the most observant, folks. You will learn that. I still need to upgrade my engines. I don't like only having 20% evasion at this point. But that's just me. I'm a very evasion-heavy person in strategy games. Always have been. My philosophy in games like this is it's better to avoid damage altogether than simply take less. Taking less is always preferable to taking full, of course, but you gotta try and have a happy medium somewhere. There are no stores! I mean, I could afford to fire a few Artemis off now. Let's see, inside this nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at this distance, even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you've discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just deserts. What does that even mean? Receive your... Okay, fine. This better not kill me. As you approach, a kaleidoscope of colors fills the view. Great. Liu Jun? No! Well, I knew there was something to be worried about. I knew it. I knew it. Great, well, I can't afford to have no pilot. I guess I can go without... Well, I can't really go without doors either. Would I rather have... I guess I'd rather have weapons than shields. That was stupid of me, but I've never saw that event before, so I was like, that's, yeah, sure, why not? I'd love to see what that is, what's up with that. I shouldn't have. You stumble upon some Zoltan military vessels engaging in combat. Their energy shields are impressive, but you note how quickly beam and ion weaponry take them down. I should probably note that somewhere. Ooh, store. I should probably note that somewhere. Zoltan are fascinated, and you've set up something of an alien knickknack. I would love another weapon, but I can't even afford it if I wanted to. I need to heal a little bit, though. I would like to at least get to... There we go. I mean, I could get a backup battery, but... I mean, I can't sell anything, so... I mean, I'd love a backup battery, but I think I'm just gonna keep what I got here and just roll with it. At least now I'm not into nervous territory with my hull. Okay, they have a defense drone, means I can't really... Is this, what is this? Shoots down projectiles. Okay, so that basically means no missiles, so I can live with that. I can certainly live with no missiles. I can't tell if the second weapon fired, if the first weapon took down the shields, but I think I should be fine here. I like keeping my finger right over the cloak button because I'm a nervous man. I mean, I don't know if I should really be... I know I probably should be using Artemis a little more, but I like stockpiling my consumables in roguelike games. It's a bit of a weakness of mine. I don't like throwing them away early. I prefer to keep my missile stockpile until Sector 5 or 6 at least. I like that deal because it has both fuel and missiles. You get to live. I like you. And I might be able to get one more past the exit, and then go back to the exit. Maybe even two. You arrive in the system, see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. Yep, aid them. As usual, I'm going to try and take out their wet. Oh crap. Well, I have 2 things of shields. I should be fine. I think they only have the 1 weapon, so they might not even be able to... No, they have a missile launcher. So, I guess I'm still going for weapons because I don't want that to keep... I don't want them to have missiles up. It's a good thing I noticed that missile firing. Otherwise, I would have been in worse shape than I already am. That's a hell of a fast repair. Well, Cloak is going to be coming off cooldown relatively soon. I guess I should wait next... Yeah. No. Don't do that. Alright. Even though I just said I should wait, I didn't wait, and now I have their missile launcher up again, and I'd rather than not have it up, so I decided to waste an Artemis, but I think I have plenty to spare. I was gonna say I should have held my burst laser off until they just finished repairing, and then went about it. Oh, you didn't even give me anything, you cheap bastard. But it worked out all fine anyway, so we're cool. I'm not giving you 3 fuel for 1, whatever you call those things. No, I'm not doing that. I keep wanting to say droid parts, but I don't think they're actually called that. I could probably get away with going there, so we're gonna do it. I hope I didn't just make a terrible mistake. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else is trying to avoid notice. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Oh, great. It's always nice to see people not paying... Oh, they have a flight cannon. It's always nice to see people actually paying attention and not jumping to conclusions. I guess in all fairness, that is their system. They don't really have to... Wait, that was the laser. I was gonna say... Oh, that's the flight cannon. Okay, I really need to upgrade my engines, I really do. Before we get out of this system, preferably. Oh man, well. I should have used an Artemis sooner, but I think we're gonna be fine. Because we got rid of their super shield, or their... I don't know what you call that thing. I remember someone calling it a Zoltan super shield. I don't remember if that was Northern Lion or who that was, but... Yeah, I watched a few videos of his, and if anybody ever actually goes, oh god, he learned from him, yes I did. And yes, there are still parts of his videos that made me facepalm, so you don't have to worry about most of what the silly stuff he does. I did try and learn a bit. Personally, I think he's still pretty good, though. But getting off of someone else's Let's Plays, because that's just rude talking about them in your videos, let's keep moving here, and their weapons are gone, so, well, I guess not anymore. They have a very fast repairman over there. I don't really need him. Let's see. It's a Zoltan. They only have 2 crew members, so that's a hell of a repairman for a Zoltan. I thought it was going to be an NG. Every time I say the word NG, I keep thinking there's going to be a sentry gun somewhere. Sadly, no. Oh, well, now they're not going to be able to... Okay, so they are. Now they can't dodge for crap. They might be able to still dodge if they have autopilot, but... I don't have a hacking system to be able to see if they do have autopilot. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy, they offer some supplies. Okay, well, before we jump, I'm going to upgrade my engines a bit. Because I'd like to have more evade chance. I still want to save some for the next system in case there's a shop. But I think this is a wise investment right now. I do need some different. Oh, great. A slug home nebula. This place almost killed me last time. But, yeah, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. This nebula's home to the telepathic slugs. They'd sell their own slime for a crate of scrap, but they much prefer to just take it. That's about it. These places are just nasty. At least last time I was here, they were nasty. They drained most of my Artemis missiles. I was gonna say, whoops, did I have the medbay powered? No, I do not. Last time I had the medbay powered way more often than I ever needed it. Oh, great. Where the hell are they? They're in, oh, they're in oxygen. You dicks. Oh, crap. Well, damn. You go into there because you're useless in sensors anyway. And we're going to drain. You're going to medbay. And hopefully we can fight off these invaders at the same time. I wish I knew where they were. Are you seriously just going to attack our frickin' oxygen systems? I was gonna say, you've got to be trying to move, I would think. Actually, you know what? No, you're gonna fight the invaders with Rockman there. Ah. I should have been paying more attention to the enemy. Vessel, I didn't. See, it's a lot of stuff to micromanage. I don't want to use an Artemis right now. Not deep power it. I don't know what that weapon is, but I don't want to get hit by it all the same. Close those doors. Oh, I got away. Okay, you go to... I don't need you to go to medbay quite yet. I need you to get back to engines. Open those doors. Get those oxygen back in there. Okay. We can manage this pretty easily. What the hell was that? Is that a bomb? I don't know what that is, but something just exploded in there in case there's a fire, because I can't tell if we're gonna drain that room of oxygen. Might be a bit silly to do that, but I feel it's for the best. And oh great, my shields were ionized, I didn't even notice. Great, well. Their weapons are just down, so now to focus on their shields, make this end a bit quicker here. Back to their weapons, because I'm sure that'll be repaired if they're halfway competent anyway. But they're a Mantis Scout. Who says they're competent? Oh, good old-fashioned space speciesism. No, but in all seriousness, no, I've never had a problem with mantises yet. Not to say that I never will, because goodness knows you never want to count your chickens before they hatch. You arrived to find a small slug repair station. Greetings, traveler. Care for a fix-up? We could easily patch up some of that damage. Ask if they would like payment. I don't really trust slugs, and I don't really need repairs anyway. No. Trust is a rare commodity. Yeah, I don't trust you. I got into a terrible ambush last time when I trusted slugs, and I learned don't ever trust them after that. Like I said, that may sound discriminatory, but fool me once, shame on me. But, or I said shame, yeah. I always mess that up. I don't know how I always mess that up. It's like I'm George Bush or something. Shame on somebody. There's shame involved. I might want to actually close those. Let's see here, because I don't think invaders will actually teleport into an oxygen-less room. That'd be kind of stupid on them, well, wouldn't it? They have an ion, and I don't know what the hell that is, but that kind of scares me a little bit. Great, our shields are... Oh, they have a laser, or beam. That could turn nasty really quick. Gonna start using the Artemis a little more liberally. I don't know if this is a smart... We have a fire in that room. That's not cool. Crap. Well, I guess cloaking's no longer an option now. I have... Okay, the fire's out. Open the doors. And we get you in there to fix that now. Preferably. Soon. Why do I have 2 power? Why is my... Oh, I was gonna say, why does my oxygen not have power? That might be bad. Oxygen's draining. I don't have any... Not quite sure why my oxygen is draining, but okay. I cannot give oxygen any power, so this might be problematic. This might be very problematic. Why in the hell can't I give oxygen? At this rate, I'm going to power up the med bay and just have people stand in there until the fight's over. Which I think you drain. I think if you don't have an improved med bay, you actually lose more health than you gain in there from suffocation. We need to get the hell out of here. And oh man, I just realized you are taking damage, sir. You need to get out of there now, and we need to get out of here now. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's too dense. Yes. Power that down. Power up oxygen now. We need oxygen to be able to live. Actually, power up the med bay too while we're at it. Anybody else need healing? Yes, you do. You do as well. Get in there. I'm not sure why our oxygen wasn't functioning. I thought maybe an ion blast or something was paralyzing it, but I don't know. I have no idea why. I don't know if opening doors would actually help in this situation or not, but yeah, it can't hurt, I guess. That can hurt. Because of my own stupidity, I hit the wrong button. But beyond that, power that down, add that back to the engines. Please don't open all the doors. Okay. I was gonna say, please don't open all the doors now. That would be stupid. Okay, I have enough time to keep moving in a very serpentine fashion. You're immediately hailed by a dangerous-looking ship guarding a station. I'm feeling generous today. I shall allow you to choose your own death. Which do you like least? Shields, oxygen, or weapons? Oh, last time, this is what screwed me last time, this exact same thing. Last time I said weapons, and guess what? I had to use Artemis the entire time because they choked me. They basically took away almost all of them, but I guess shields? Very good then. Oh, what mistake did I just make? Anyway, we need those weapons down now, as quickly as possible. We cannot afford to have that crap. At least with shields, I can cloak out of any really, really terrible situations, hopefully. That's a big old hopefully, but hey, you never know. I'm not quite sure what that left weapon is, but it doesn't seem to be causing a whole ton of problems. I'm just trying to end this as quickly as I can. Oh, that already fired. I was gonna say fire somewhere else, but alright, fine. Oh, you repair very quickly. I don't like that. I don't want you to have weapons. I do not want you to have the... Oh. This is just getting annoying now. I'm beginning to regret my choice, but I couldn't really just say, I don't really need oxygen. Can you? Because then I'd just take my oxygen system down and make this even more of a race. No, I don't need to do that right now. It just doesn't seem like a smart idea, really. You must have the best damn pilot ever. Like, seriously, that pilot's like Han Solo over there. To be fair, I'm not sure if Han Solo was the best pilot ever, but I'm just trying to pick somebody that everybody knows who the hell they are. I should really be sending my Artemis against their shields because their weapon system is damned impenetrable. Who the hell knows why? There, I don't need to use the Artemis now, hopefully. Now they gotta pick which one they want to repair. I guess that was my big problem. I was just focusing fire on the one. Wasn't really thinking about what I would do in that situation if I was them. Okay, let's see here. What could I possibly use? I would like another weapon, if at all possible. I don't really want to just have to deal with 2 weapons the entire frickin' game. So I'd like to save some scrap, but there comes a point where it's just a bit stupid. Black market weapons trader spins you a tale that purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. Alright, I feel like gambling. I have enough scrap to spare. You dick. I'm going to kill you for that. Alright. You want to be a jackass? Let's be a jackass then. He has a flat cannon and it looks to be a laser. Oh great. Where are they at? There they are. Oh, flat cannon incoming. Take that offline now. There we go. Don't need frickin' medbay on right now. Oh crap. We need the doorman where he is. I was gonna say, Rockman, get in there and fight, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. I'd like to leave him at his station for the faster shield charge. This better give me a decent payout for... Actually, I'm not gonna use that. I don't need to at this point. There we go. They're basically impotent now. Such a funny word to use. I don't think they're on the ship or they're dead. Right. They're either teleported back or they're dead right now, I think. I'm not sure which. I just know it's one of them. Oh. You're not firing that. You're not doing that. Probably a waste of an Artemis, but... I probably should have put the Artemis on the shields and then used the burst laser on the weapons. I keep... Where are you at this time? You're... Alright. You're gonna be fighting in there, Liam Neeson. I believe in you, man. Not sure if this is the wisest maneuver, but... You think you're gonna get away with my money? No. 8 missiles, 26 scrap. You do realize you took 45 scrap of mine, right? But 8 missiles, that's hard to reject. You jackass. But I want those missiles. I like having extra missiles. Can I actually get back? Okay, I can get there. I'd like to get out of this nebula, but alright, fine. No news is necessarily good, not necessarily good news. However, if they're watching, they don't seem to want to confront you. Put that back in engines. I need more fuel somewhat soon. A slug transport ship is stationed near the beacon with a military escort ship. They message you, we've been waiting for a customer for ages. Care to see our wares? Why do I have a sense of deja vu, and why do I feel like a naive dummy even saying this? But sure. I need to explain some ground rules of our transaction. These are dangerous times. First, we accept no trades, coupons, or refunds. Purchases are final. I didn't want to give them back anyway, but this is starting to sound awful fishy. Let's see, they have... oh my good word, what is that weapon on the left? Is that a chain gun? I don't... We hold no liability for products damaged post-sale. We offer no insurance or customer service. Don't ever want to see you again anyway. Alright. That's just fan-fucking-tastic right there. I knew something was fishy, I just was too stupid to actually go through with it. Okay, well... crap. They're in our sensors room. That's great, I guess, but... You... no. That's a bad slug. Great, so I basically have to run away from this? Is that what you're telling me? Because I can't actually hit a darn thing? I'm not sure. Now they're in our shields room. Well, that's just great. As long as they don't get to our engines, fine, whatever. Turn back on the medbay because you took away my darn weapons, you jackasses. You really want to fight a rock man who has a healing behind him? Well, that's what you get. Well, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm not screwing around any longer than I have to in that mess. I could go to this store though and get back, so I will. An actual legitimate store. I'm tired of screwing around with the black markets. There's only one other ship at this beacon and it's showing heavy damage. Greetings, traveler. We're crippled by a band of pirates. Shield charge booster, none of that. I would like either a halberd beam or an ion stunner. I think the halberd beam would be, well, that's 3 power though, but a halberd beam is nice from what I saw. I do need fuel before I forget. I need fuel. There's no two ways around that. Without fuel, I ain't going anywhere. Let's see, halberd beam or slow but reliably powerful standard beam weapon. An ion stunner would be fantastic to get those shields down, but... Alright, we're going with the halberd beam. I mean, I could even buy the ion stunner as well, but that just doesn't seem like a wise thing to do. Shield charge booster. FTL recharge. I don't need that. I'd like to repair a little bit, and off we go. I don't know why I didn't stick to my learning about don't trust slug homeworlds, but I did. I trusted it. I should not have. I do need more to actually power up my... I might actually want to power up my weapons now, mightn't I? That might be a wise idea, now mightn't it? I might also want more weapons. Well... I would have to have another weapons power to do that, so... Right, whoops, I guess I didn't really manage that power distribution very well, did I? Well, at least I can add the medbay on, that's cool, right? But before we go, I would like to repair my sensors, because, well, that'd be cool. Actually having working sensors now, mightn't it? So, how you guys doing out there? If you're actually still watching this, I like you. There, now I can actually see who's oxygen deprived and who's not. I'd gotten so used to not being able to see anything in my own ship that it's a little scary. Let's see. Trying to plot a course here. Yeah, sure, I think that... Oh crap, I only have 7 fuel. Well, I'm not giving you any fuel. I'm sorry. I cannot afford to do that right now. There is no way I could possibly do that. I'm in a bit of a hard spot here. There's nothing personal, but we're under orders. Oh yeah, nothing personal. We're just going to try and kill you. I'm pretty sure that's by definition personal. What the hell is that? Oh, fantastic. Liam, we gotta do something. We gotta try and get that thing out of there. We can't just have that thing having free reign on the ship now. That's... thought I timed that decently well. Apparently I did not. Oh, that's just nasty. No, I told you guys, get in there. Wise asses. Just do what you want, why don't you? I'm pretty sure they can kill this thing. Well, it had to be the door systems that invaded, didn't it? It just had to be the door systems. Yeah, this thing's really starting to tick me off. We need him to repair that. And you go in there and distract it. Preferably give that man enough oxygen so he doesn't die. That'd be great. Or I guess we can even play Ring Around the friggin' Rosie here. Close that door. Oh, great. Oh. You know what? I don't want you to ever have weapons again. So, you're not... Oh, for God's sakes. Our medbay's ionized. At least I can't do anything else about it. That's not gonna do anything except... I'm a dummy sometimes. Get in there and take that thing down now. Kill it. Now you get in there and you help repair this now. Okay, and we're taking their... Hopefully take a level of shields down. Oh, of course, it's running away now. After doing its damage, it decides to try and be a dickhole and actually get away. I would normally say no, but I need that fuel. And 2 missiles is not bad either, trying to refund there. Refund what I lost, excuse me. I do need another weapon power, so I'm going to just hold off on that for now. Alright, well, that could have went a lot worse. Could have went a lot better as well. And I have nearby smoke. Oh, this is... What? Oh, great, they have mind control. Yeah. I don't want to kill the dude. Alright, fine. Get rid of that now, because they don't have any shields. Preferably before he destroys anything important. Anytime now. Come on, Burst Laser, you can do it. Burst Laser. There you go. Oh, well, at least he can repair his own crap. You broke it, you repair it. What are you doing? Get back in your post now. Nope. No, sir. I'd like to give my repairman a little bit of time to finish his job. That'd be great. Get rid of their weapons now. Good, that got rid of at least 1. I'd like to add 2, but 1's good enough. Okay, looking pretty good here. Keep that mind control down. I don't want a repeat of what just happened. You know, last time, my very first time through this, I had like 6 crew members by this point. I was really lucky on that front. Of course, I mismanaged them to hell and back, but... Well, it was fun. Okay, I need another weapons thing here. Do I need any more? I could depower the Artemis. And I need more reactor power. Well, I need 1 more reactor power. And now the halberd beam and the burst laser. Hopefully this yields dividends, because if it doesn't, I'm going to feel like a tool. Yes, sir. You receive a message from a small refugee convoy. Hail, we'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. If you have extra metal, perhaps we could work on your ship. Oh, I don't near have enough. Crap. I wish I did. That'd be a decent deal. Not a great one, but a decent one. I'm not really the best navigator, though. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. That could be a trap. I don't want to risk any more crew members after the last fiasco of stupidity on my end. Of course, there's a store right there now. After you used a bunch of scrap, that's when you find another store. Isn't that the story of FTL? If it gets away, I'll no doubt warn the fleet. Fantastic. Oh, that's just great. Well, I would like to time these in a volley if I could, but I don't really want that thing to get away either. That's close enough for a volley for me. No. Damn it. Yeah, that's good enough for me. There. I've never actually used a halberd beam. I was learning how to use it as I used it. I'm sorry. Forgive the newbiness there. Hopefully that didn't offend somebody out there. I do like that halberd beam though. That really screws their systems 2 ways from Tuesday. 2 ways from Tuesday. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that joke. You shouldn't either. Oh, great. Intruders on... Oh, good lord. Get to the med bay. Get to the med bay. Open the door. Why can I not open this door? I don't want to open all the doors. Why can't I open the damn door? Oh, because I have him... I was going to say, why can't I do that? I had somebody else... Control. I had somebody else highlighted. That'd be why. We need to power up the med bay. And you're... No, I don't want to open that. Close that door. Oh, crap. I realize now why I had him in the door room. Well, screw it. We're turning this into a battle royale. That's what we're doing. We have healing on our side, darn it. Get in there. Help your fellow crew members. Oh, I guess you can't. There's 3 of them already in there. Open that door. Oh, if you guys want a 3v3, I mean, they're healing, so get over there. We might need you in this battle royale. No, they're doing pretty well. Where's the fire coming in? Oh, great, the door's jammed. Get repairing, son. 2 of them can take that. We need that door. We need that door system working now. Get that fire out. And as soon as that fire's out, open the door, or close the doors, then open the doors. There we go. Now everybody go back to your stations, and we need to get the hell out of here. Oh crap, you need to help him repair that now. Oh god. Repair faster! Oh great, it doesn't matter if they repair faster or not, our FTL drive's borked. Oh, that's just fantastic. Rockman, go help with the fire. And you, for the time being, get out of there. Hopefully the fire will be gone by the time he gets there anyway. Because he's slow as molasses in January, or other slow month. Pick your poison. Oh great, well he's there now. Well, you know what now? The Rockman, he's just gonna stay. You're gonna stay there. Or, you know, you're not. Close the doors. And open the doors. Get that room ready to work in. We need to take off now. Return to your stations and get moving. It's haul ass, folks. Oh, sorry, I had to move here. It's a long game. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. Oh, man. Oh, this just screams bad. Bad idea. Especially since my engine's not even properly fixed yet. Warning, oh, fuck me, sideways. The flagship under construction, are you shitting me? Son, you better fix those engines now, because if you don't, we're all screwed. Close those doors. We might very well have intruders soon. Ah, crap. I really wish I had another point weapon so I could Artemis the crap out of their weapons, but this is gonna turn real nasty real quick if I'm not careful. I died to this. Oh, well, there's the intruders. I died to this thing last time. Obviously not this specific one, but one like it. Mid-base powered up, so you get in there and fight them. I just told you get in there. Close that door. I'm not sure if this is wise, but I gotta have somebody keeping them off my door, man. Okay, well, burst laser on there. Well, hold on, wait for halberd beam to charge. Firing a volley here. We're gonna fire on their shields. And then we're gonna screw them 2 ways from Sunday by firing on, well, never mind. On, this is like the worst configuration for a halberd beam I've ever saw, because I can't really, the only way I can ever fire on multiple systems is by hitting their med bay, which isn't really what I want to do, but that would lower their dodge chance dramatically. Do they not have a shield system, or is that their shield system? I can't tell. Can I, like... There we go. There we go. Now we're getting the hang of this. Rockman's holding his own because he's a beast in there. Oh, missiles. Oh, well, crap. Oh, this might turn a little more ugly than I imagined it would. Okay, you're gonna have to abandon your door duty. Help Hovel in there. I just called him Hovel. You can tell what I've been playing. You're gonna have to help Liam in there. Put out that fire. You get back in there, Liam, because you're immune to fire. And this is almost done. Overall, I'd say this fight went rather well, even though I kind of botched it right in the middle, but haha. What do I get? While the second flagship was not yet finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you've crippled the rebels' fleet strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal, drones, and even an unusual object or two from the wreckage and prepare to jump. 5 fuel, 5 missiles, 5 drone parts, 58 scrap, and a chain burst laser. And they're delayed. Yes! My first ever unlocked ship, yes. As you're leaving, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently the rebels were reverse engineering the advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured the ship intact, but you program its FTL drive to return the ship to the nearest Federation base. You just hope it gets there unharmed. Yes! Okay, we have some time to get everybody healed back up here once Liam, or as I like to call him, Hovel, for some reason, gets... Actually, I should probably put that back in medbay. And who needs healed? You could use healed. You probably could... well, very little, but I'd like to get everybody back to full if I can. And let's get everybody back to their stations. I'm excited. That was a fun fight. I like that halberd beam. I would like another... Like I said, another weapon thing. Wait, do I need another weapon thing? Oh, crap. Do I want chain laser or burst laser? Let's see here. Chain laser, dual shot laser decreases in cooldown. The mortar fires after 3 volleys. It only takes 7 seconds to charge. That takes 12 seconds. So this is more of a long-term battle, and this is more of a everyday kind of thing, as I'm getting that right. I could use more weapon. I could use more weapon power. How many would I need? Let's see. 2, 5, 7. I only have 5 as is. I would need 2 more, and that's a crap ton of weapon power. That would take so much more to upgrade. That would take 165 to upgrade. Probably not worth it. 1 more, however, wouldn't be the worst thing, because then I could have Artemis up at once. Of course, I would like to future-proof a little bit there. 1 more reactor power, and I can have Artemis up at the same time. I think I could still get away with going here.